looking at the season ahead, obviously you're not going to be able to enjoy as extensive an off-season at the back end of 2019, bearing in mind all the challenges around 2020 indoor season. Do you allow yourself to look that far forward, or are you literally stage at a time, so European indoors and then outdoor season and then qualify for the Worlds?
I think, again, from my last year's experience, I have to look that far ahead in order to have a clear plan about what it is we want to achieve, and make sure we've got everything in my training and around that to support that. So I have to look that far ahead. I don't do much in my off season anyway, like I might go on a little holiday, so it'll be just a small little relaxation phase and then back at it. But yeah, I do look that far ahead because you need to, because the next year is so important, and again, you need to make sure you've got the foundations in there.
Do you feel like you have got the foundations? Because you mentioned the injury. It's always great to get through a season without having rip or tear or nick anything. That kind of disrupted, what I thought was a great season for you. It was looking really good. How do you feel going into this one? Does that paint you back a bit? Do you feel you've got to make up? Talk to me.
There was a lot of questions around, I believe I can run faster times, much faster times than I've actually produced. And I still think it's in there. But obviously the reflection was, you feel like, you have to question in order for you to get better. If you can achieve that. Now that I'm out of that stage, I do believe it's in there. I don't think I'm lacking anything. I think I need to work on some specific things, but I don't think it's going to take that much time or I'm lacking anything. I got an injury and it just stopped me from doing the specific work that I needed to do, and you could see in the rounds when I ran the Europeans, basically every race it was like I was running a race, because I hadn't run for a long time, so that was hard on the body. But it just shows, again, like I produced some seasons best, even after that experience. But no, I don't think I'm lacking anything. I just need to knuckle down, get some of the more longer sessions in, and work on my aerobic work, and I think it'll all come good.
Every time I interview you, you're different intervals. I never hear times coming out your head. I never hear names coming out. It's literally just the work and the race.
Yeah.
You seem to have a very simplistic approach to how you put, your athletics career together. Is it that simple for you?
Well, yeah. I don't need to think about names, like what other people do or what other people do in their training. It doesn't affect me. Like, I'm only in control of myself. Obviously, I compete against certain names or whatever, but on day to day, I don't care. I don't think about times, because obviously I have times that I want to achieve, and I have those set goals in my training program as to what. At what level I need to train at to achieve them. But when I'm going out to race, I'm just thinking about racing, because I have done in the past. You think about times and you don't get the performances that you want. As long as I'm doing the work, and I go out there and I'm in a competitive race, the performance comes out and the times come.
You mentioned your training group. You're here after having done a warm-up run, looking a bit shiny.
Yeah.
I have to put that on camera because I don't want people to think that you're sitting there happy with the way you looked. You did make it an issue beforehand, and I just sat you down because we want to get it done. But thanks for your time again. The group though, talk about it, because it seemed to be a great dynamic between you guys. You want to make sure you warmed up together. You're taking this time out for us, but it seems like you guys will get on well.
Oh yeah, we've got a really big group. We've got a few girls in there as well, and we sort of train together. I'm not with the group all the time because I don't live in Brighton, but when we come together, it's nice to train with the group just to push yourselves and get those extra percentages out of the reps. Yeah. So
no ambitions to go overseas and look for some world-class group that sometimes people seem to do?
Oh yeah, well, I went out and trained with a world-class group. Okay. But I think I've set some real good foundations, and everybody's each to their own. I don't know, but I feel like I'm okay with myself right now.
I think you mentioned it already, but my last question is, how would a perfect 2019 look?
Medals all around. Happiness, just making sure you've got happiness all round. Feeling like you've achieved in your personal life, but obviously running takes a big chunk of my time, and if we can get medals in the indoors, medals in the outdoors, feeling like we're on the road to confident in our training program leading into the year, of 2020 and what we can achieve, that's the idea. Injury free would be the main thing, because that stopped a lot of my.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Appreciate your time once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.